if you're going to start putting content on your YouTube channel, should you use an older YouTube channel that you've already created content on in the past that has some subscribers to now privatize all of those old videos and start uploading your new content? Is this going to be a valuable choice for you? The answer is absolutely not. Do not ever do this, and there's a couple of reasons why. If you had a YouTube channel where you created content that was not related to your current content, you are going to have a very messed up algorithm because your former algorithm is going to still be under operation. It's still going to be functioning with this new content you put out. So let's say you were, as a young person, creating music videos, or you were creating video gaming content, and now you're trying to do business content. All of those past subscribers, people who had interacted with your content, the content that you've put out there, the words that you said, the titles that you gave, the things that you did in these videos, all of that is telling your algorithm what your type of content is, even when you private those videos. So now if you're putting in new content where you're doing business related things, it's going to be very confused and not sure who to serve this content to. You're also going to see people who followed you in the past not understand your new content. And when they choose not to understand your new content, they can either unfollow you, which is the better of the choices. You actually want to lose those subscribers. If they choose not to unfollow you because they don't really know what's going on, but they see your content and then do not watch your content, that tells the algorithm, oh, this person's new content is not good. We are not going to start showing this to more and more people. It is actually going to hold you back. It will throttle your reach. So with that in mind, you do not want your old followers because it is going to dramatically mess up your algorithm. Instead, we want to start a brand new channel. When you start a brand new channel from scratch, this is a brand new, fresh opportunity for the algorithm to try to figure out where you fit in the ecosystem of YouTube. They're going to listen more so to the content you're putting out than anything in the past because it doesn't have anything from the past to then pull from. So we want to start a brand new channel. We want to be very conscientious of the titles that we use. Use SEO-friendly titles so that people are easily finding that when they search in Google or in YouTube. Remember, YouTube is a search engine. It is meant for people to be able to find answers to the things that they're looking for, and that's how you're going to get those views. So while you may have had an audience, that audience is no longer qualified to be watching your current content. And if they choose not to watch it, it's hurting your algorithm system. And if they do choose to watch and then make choices based off of that, whether they leave or stay or continue watching or not, can dramatically impact your reach. So you want that fresh, clean view of your YouTube channel. We're using those SEO-friendly titles. We're using SEO-friendly descriptions because all of those things can be read and leveraged in Google and in YouTube. So you want that clean slate. Then you want to be able to give as much valuable information to this algorithm as possible. We've got lots of videos inside of our playlist on this. I'll link it down below for you. In fact, we've got one on YouTube Shorts and one just for YouTube in general. So you can go through a ton of videos leveling up how you're creating your content so you can be seen more. It comes down to the thumbnails that you're using, the titles that you're using, the words that you're saying, even how you're starting your videos. So we do not want to take past you who didn't know as much about YouTube, who didn't understand how to create good content, who didn't understand the way that things are working now or how to be valuable on the platform, and have that muddle the waters. We do not want things to be murky or cloudy or misunderstood inside of your algorithm system. So we are no longer working with those past things. Let them sit in the past. We don't necessarily want that content out there if it's not going to serve you. So you may want to go to your old channel and private those videos. You may want to take them down. You may not want them to be there. You could have them there for yourself, but if you leave them out in public, that could be something that messes you up a little bit when people start to search you. So keep in mind, as you're creating your new channel, you're going to be heavily marketing your new channel. That means you need to be getting your name out there, your face out there, the things you're talking about out there. And if people go to YouTube and search you and they find content from when you were 12 years old, that may not serve your best interest. So you may want to go to your older platforms and just private everything. You can change the name. You can do whatever you need to do to keep that from being found by your current audience and who you're hoping will come to become your current audience. And so you need to be very specific about this. This is a business. Your YouTube channel is a business. If you want to monetize, if you want to put content out there, this is a business and has to be treated like a business, even if it's not making you money right this second. So you have to understand this is a brand new clean slate. You do not want to put 12-year-old your content out in front of the world at this point if that's something that you don't want out in the world. Now, even if your older content connects to your newer content, If it's not going to serve you because it's many years old, it's no longer relevant, it is not representative of who you are as a business person or a brand, all of these things have implications on your channel. So get rid of that from the sight of the public. And that again can be privating those videos, it can be starting that new channel, it can be taking things down, whatever you need to do to make sure you are streamlining where eyes are going in your public facing platforms. You have to be very clear and very specific on it. Just because you did a little work back then, just because you had something for back then, does not mean you should be leveraging it now. I could have made a really cool apple spice cake 8 years ago and had it in the freezer. I don't necessarily want to pull something that's 8 years old out and serve it to my dinner party right now, right? I may have become a better cook. It may not have fared very well in the freezer. All of those things are still true of your YouTube channel. We don't want to take things from way in the past that are no longer going to serve us and put them in front of our audience and say, this is representative of me right now, because it's not. So be very careful, be very discerning as you are doing this, and always start the new channel. If it doesn't connect, if it's not going to serve your purpose now, if it is something where you just want those numbers, those are vanity metrics that you don't need to be thinking about right now and will actually hold you back far more than they will ever serve you. You have to be wise in the choices you're making on your YouTube channel or any social platform. Questions on this, go ahead and drop it down below, and stay tuned because every single day we're dropping videos to help you level up on all the social platforms, from TikTok and Instagram to Facebook and YouTube to live streaming and more. We talk tech and gear and how to save time and effort creating your social content so you can make more money online but spend less time doing it so you can get back to running your business and living your best life. We're dropping daily videos, hit the subscribe and notification bell, and if you have questions on running your online business, go ahead and drop that down below. We'll get it answered in an upcoming video. I'll see you then.